Hello, everyone. It's 10 o'clock a.m. Pacific time in Los Angeles, California. Actually, more like it, I'm in Playa del Rey, California. And as promised earlier this morning, I decided I'd be on live today at 10 a.m. and my heart is beating and I'm so excited to be here with you guys. And I want to share something that's been so significant for me in the last few weeks as I've been journeying through the issue with my dog. So thank you, Shauna. Welcome. And I know that people will be jumping on as we go, and I will be reiterating some of the things I'm saying so we can all catch up. But a few weeks ago, I had a tragedy really in my life, something that really shook me to my core. And I was traveling with my little puppy. Hey, Mom. Hey, Nicola. I was traveling with Bella, and I went off to a family reunion. And while I was there, Bella had a couple accidents, and she was really in bad shape, really in bad shape. And I decided to fly her home and get her back home and then take her to the doctor. And by the time I got her here, she was in worse shape. And really, I wasn't sure she was going to make it. And she had to have an emergency MRI, and a lot of things happened with my little puppy. Good afternoon, good morning. Thank you for joining me. We're going to be talking about really some cool stuff that I've been working with that is transforming my life every single day. And I'm really excited to share it with you guys. And I believe it's really my mission and my purpose to just live my life out loud and just share and grow with each and every one of you, because the more we all do the work, right? The more we improve ourselves, the more we love ourselves, right? The more love is in the world, the more good that we get to do in the world. And I truly believe that loving yourself is the answer to everything that we're seeking, right? So I see my teacher is on, Kataka Gara, my Reiki master. She was there with me through the whole thing. Tina Madden, hey girl, she's my puppy sitter. And hi to everyone that's on. I'm so happy you're here. So like I said, a couple weeks ago, I got my love hat on. That's from Debbie BB. There's a lot of love in my life. And by the way, just real quick, if you wouldn't mind, I think there's a way, if you go on, if you're watching me on your phone, and if you hit share, if you could just share this live broadcast, I really believe that we can reach more people, right? So let's reach more people. Let's bring them into this love fest that is about to go down. So I'm going to go on my phone right now real quick. I'm going to look at this thing. Let's see here. Can I see myself live? Oh, there I am. Yeah. And right at the bottom corner, there's a button that says share. Which way do I go? It says share. Would you share it? Just share it to your wall. From my wall to your wall, right? Imagine the amount of people that we can reach. So thank you for sharing the live. We're only going to go for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes here. But I want to share a tool, a technique with you that was given to me. Thank you, Pam. That was given to me a couple weeks ago. Number one, I want to again acknowledge Kataka Gara. She literally spent 5-6 days around the clock giving me and Bella Reiki. And if you're not familiar with Reiki, it's a very sacred energy healing work. And if you want to know more about that, you can look up Kataka Gara. So a couple weeks ago, Bella is in critical care, right? And Bella is my little, I'll get her in a minute, but she's sleeping. So she's my little 4-pound pup. She's my life. She goes everywhere with me. And she's my rock, right? She's my world. And she was in critical care. And I was falling apart at the seams. I literally was losing it. And I know that in my greatest pain comes my greatest gifts. And I know that, you know, everything that's happening is happening for us, not to us, right? I know these things. And I still was traveling downward in that pain. And I was in worry. I was in anxiety. I was in fear. I was in sorrow. And about 5 days after Bella comes home, and now we're journeying towards her getting better, I get a phone call from my coach, Bill Mayer. And Bill Mayer, he's been my coach on and off for the last, 10 years. And he's a mindset coach. He ran across the country one day. He woke up one day, decided he was going to run across the country, and he never ran before, not even like a little bit, right? He was Oprah Winfrey's tennis coach, right? And if tennis isn't about mindset, I don't know what is. And we just left Tony Robbins at Celebration. Whoop, whoop, give it up for Tony, for everyone that was there. And Tony's all about energy is psychology, right? And I really believe that our entire life is about psychology. Our entire life is about what are we doing with this real estate between our ears? What are we doing with our thoughts? And what are we doing with our heart, right? So I get this phone call from Bill Mayer, and this is what I want to share with you guys. I like the title of my post. I hope you guys like it. To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance, right? And what could be more loving than knowing how to operate within these moments of fear, these moments of worry, these moments of anxiety, right? What do we do with that, right? And if our thoughts create our reality, and if our words create our reality, and if our emotions create our actions, and our actions create our results, how do we address these times in our life when the shit is just hitting the fan, when it appears like everything is falling apart or something is going disastrously wrong in our life, right? What do we do? How do we manage it? Well, first and foremost, surround yourself with loved ones, right? People that love you, that can lift you up, right? That can remind you. And I invite you to join our community, because we all do that. That's what we do. If you're not in our community, hit me up. I'll tell you how to get in. It's a blast. We love each other. We lift each other up, and we're all doing this work together to really be the best person that we can be and to live the life of our dreams, right? And that's what it's about. So I'm doing the work the best I can, and trying. Number one answer is gratitude. Okay, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. How do you love yourself up and out of the fear, the worry, the drama, right? The concerns, the anxiety, the sadness, the anger, any emotion that is below the line of love, right? How do you shift it? What do you do, right? Well, number one, remind yourself you're probably having a whole lot of expectations. And if you begin to let go of expectations and you begin to live more from a place of appreciation, everything in your life is going to change. Everything, right? So your gratitude is the way out. Now, this is what my coach brought to me. I hadn't talked to him in a year and a half. And magically, out of the blue, right? Thank you, angels. I get a call from Bill, and he teaches me this, and I'm going to teach it to you because it totally changed everything for me. Instantly, my life has shifted. Instantly, I'm back in a higher vibration, and I can go there. So number one, stress is optional. I want you to think about something that you're worried about right now in your life. Take a moment and just think for a moment about something that's got you angry or worried or fearful, okay? You have it? Okay. Now, I'm glad you have it. Now we're going to work with it, right? Because this is alchemy. This is what I do. I don't even know. It's just been my gift since I was a child. And the more I do it, the more I succeed. Hi, beautiful friend, Lori Hood. I love you. So alchemy is taking just that crap and turning it into gold, right? And we all can do it. We all do it. And I'm going to give you a little tip on how to do it on such a high level that I promise you, if this is practiced on a regular basis, every single desire and purpose that you have in your soul is going to come true. I promise you, it can't not. So you have this thing that you're worried about, this thing that you're angsting about. And here's what happens. Let's say, you're minding your own business, you're going about your day, you're working, you're taking care of the kids, whatever it is that you do, right? And you have this feeling, okay? Worry, anxiety, fear, anger, whatever it is. You have this feeling that is present with you. I want you to begin to realize, I invite you, I don't want you, I invite you to begin to realize that feeling is the greatest gift God, the universe, your higher power, whatever you want to call it, could give you. Why? Why is that a gift? Well, that feeling, worry, anxiety, fear, doubt, anger, sadness, that feeling is the gift of a lifetime. That feeling is showing you right now that you are focusing in on, probably unconsciously, but maybe consciously, that feeling that is anything other than love, anything other than gratitude, anything other than happiness and peace, that feeling is showing you, hey, pop, 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 wake up. You are thinking and focusing in on that which you do not want, right? So if we didn't have those feelings, anxiety, fear, anger, stress, whatever it is, worry, angst, if we didn't, depression, if we didn't have those feelings, we wouldn't know what we were doing with our thoughts. And a lot of times the thought is even unconscious. My phone is beeping like crazy, sorry. The thought is even unconscious, but the feeling is not. So what is the gift? How do you use this gift? So many teachers teach this. So many teachers for thousands and thousands of years. Thank you for being here, everyone. I love you so much. You are my community. You are my tribe. We do this together. I'm only preaching to the choir. And for any of you that this is new or beginner information, we love you. We're here for you. We support you. We're going to do this together. Join our community. And that feeling is a gift because it shows us what is going on. And here's how you work with it. You want to catch it very quickly, as Bill Mayer will say. And by the way, I'll give you his information at the end so that you can reach out to him if you want. Let me make a note, Bill Mayer, because you may want some coaching, and he's great. He's fabulous. That feeling is a gift. It is showing you that you're focusing in on that which you do not desire, and you are therefore creating that which you do not desire. So gratitude is the way out. Gratitude is the way up. And what I was doing before Bill called me, Bella's like laying in the ICU. She's not responding to anything. I'm like freaking out, right? I got Kataka doing Reiki on me 24/7. And, you know, I got the whole, thank you. The whole world is praying for me. And thank you for all your prayers. I don't even know how much they meant to me. It was just such a blessing to have all of your love and all of your support during this time when I'm losing my baby, or I thought I was losing my baby, right? And I'm doing gratitude the best I can. So I'm going, okay, I know gratitude is the way out. So I'm grateful for my team. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my health. I'm grateful for my home. I'm grateful I live in this beautiful place. I'm grateful for, you know, my everything, right? I'm grateful, grateful, grateful. And yes, that was helpful, but I still felt stuck a little bit in those feelings. So Bill taught me to be grateful for the feeling. And here's the mantra. Here's the way out. Here's your power. Here's the gift I wanted to share with you today from my coach, from my last week and a half of experiencing it. And I want to work with all of you on this. The mantra is this. The feeling shows up, okay? The feeling is whatever it is, okay? You immediately, when, not 5 minutes later, not 100 thoughts later, immediately stop and drop into your heart, drop into gratitude. And here's the mantra. Thank you, God. Whatever you want to put in there, universe, higher power, higher self. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for showing me I am focusing in on and therefore creating that which I do not desire. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You feel that, you guys? Try it. Try it with me. If you're not driving or doing 100 other things, just stop for a minute. Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing me I am focusing in on and therefore creating that which I do not desire. So your gratitude is for the feeling of worry, the feeling of sadness, the feeling of anxiety, fear, doubt, lack, contraction. Your gratitude is for that. And when I felt that gratitude, it was so real because I knew it to be true. I knew those words to be so true. Now, what do I do after that, right? You've got the feeling, you've got the angst, you've got your mantra. Thank you, God, for showing me I am focusing in on and therefore creating that which I do not desire. And you could say that a few times if you want. Put your hands on your heart, close your eyes, deeply feel gratitude for that feeling. See, I always thought we should push the feelings down in a way. Shove it, shove it, shove it. Don't feel sad. Don't feel mad. Don't feel angry. Don't feel worried. Don't feel anxiety. Da, 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 da. Right? No. If we shove our feelings down inside of us, it creates all kinds of havoc. All that stuff remains in your cellular body. That's what causes cancer and illness and disease. So if you have the feeling and you get into your heart and you thank the universe, you thank God, you thank your higher power for showing you. Now, me, sometimes like I'll just be like whatever, doing dishes, go and get ready to go somewhere, and I'll notice I'm feeling worried. I'm not thinking Bella's gonna die consciously, but somewhere in my subconscious, somewhere in my cellular being, thank you for sharing, Kataka, I am holding a thought that I do not want. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be feeling anxiety. I wouldn't be feeling worry. I wouldn't be feeling stress. I wouldn't be feeling angry. The only time I feel those feelings is if I'm either consciously or unconsciously thinking or believing a thought that I do not want. So it's unconscious a lot. So you do the mantra and you really get into gratitude, okay? And it's a practice. Feelings of worry and anxiety and fear and sadness, they're never going to go away. They're going to be present throughout your life all the time. I was going through security at the airport 2 days ago, whatever that was. And oh my gosh, it was so stressful. Everybody was stressed out. They just didn't have a good system, and it was taking forever, a lot longer than it should have, right? And it was so much stress. And this lady was standing behind me, and me, I'm like, thank you, God, for showing me. I'm focusing in and therefore creating that I do not desire, right? Because I was stressing. Why? Because I had to wait longer? I had plenty of time to catch my plane, whatever. I don't even know why I was stressing, but I was. And I knew that was going to create something I didn't want. Right? Thank you, God. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for showing me. I'm focusing in on and therefore creating that which I do not desire. Now, what do you do after that? By the way, I turned around to the lady at the security line in the airport, and she was like, oh gosh, it's so stressful. What is it? And I go, oh, stress is optional. We can have fun if you want, right? We can have fun. She didn't like me very much, but that's okay. I went on to make it a good time, right? And send her lots of love quietly. So thank you guys for being on. I want to give one last tip, and I'm going to jump off, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And first of all, before I give the final tip of what to do after you do your mantra of love, your love mantra, thank you, WBB, your love mantra for your emotional guidance system, I want to invite you guys to join. I started a group. It's called New Life Pets. Can I write that in here? Yeah, I think I can. I'm going to write in here, New Life Pets. Oops, Facebook group, right? Okay. I started this group because I desire all of you who have pets to know about some nutritional products that can significantly improve the quality of their life, maybe save their life. So if you have animals and you want to be in that group, it's going to be a fun-loving group. We're not going to be selling stuff. We're going to be celebrating stuff, okay? Lots of stuff. So I want you to, thank you for your love. I see all your hearts. I love you so much. The final step after you get deep into gratitude for your worry, your anxiety, your sadness, your anger, whatever's coming up for you that's below the line, your final step. And it's so much easier and effective because now your frequency is off the charts. Your vibration is in gratitude. Tony Robbins taught something that was really cool about your heart. It blew my mind. I have to go and heart math is a science, right? It's this community of scientists that have been studying the power of the heart. He said something. Listen to this, you guys. Listen. There's a hormone that your heart produces. Who would have guessed? There's a hormone. And your heart produces this hormone, this special, very special heart hormone. And that very hormone can, I thought I heard my door, can cure something like 86 different types of cancer. This is what Tony Robbins said on the stage. I'll do the research. I believe the man. I know heart power, right? And if you want to learn about it, just Google heart math. If you want to know all the science behind it, right? And not only that, but think about this. Think about this. Heart is the only organ in the body that doesn't get cancer. Interesting. Okay, so you have your mantra, right? You got your mantra. You can shift your vibration. You can be in gratitude for every below the line moment that you're having. Remember that expectations are the source of all pain. Let go of expectation and get into appreciation. And then the final step after you do your mantra, thank you, God. Thank you for showing me I am focusing in on and therefore creating that which I do not desire. You then immediately roll the film, roll the tape in your brain, and you show that which you do desire. I'll give you an example. When I'm worrying about my baby girl, Bella, I go into my mantra. I go into the deep gratitude for reminding me that I am focusing in on that which I do not desire and therefore creating it. I am focusing in on and therefore creating it. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for showing me. And then I roll tape, and that tape is me and Bella on the beach playing, and she's running like she used to run, and we're laughing, and we're playing on the ground, and we're playing in bed, and we're having the best time. And I see her spine healthy, and I see her brain healthy, and I see her happy and strong and vibrant, and I see her living a blissful life, and we do it together, and I see it all. I see that which I desire, and I see it so clearly as if it's already done, with absolute certainty that it is. Absolute certainty that it is done. You see, we co-create in this world, you guys. And where you put your focus is crucial. So I love you guys. It's been my honor, my privilege to be here with you. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for showing up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All of your comments, I'm going to go back and read them all. I can't wait to read them. If you want to ask any questions, please do. I will read every single comment that's on this post. Thank you for sharing it. And my intention is to be back here next Sunday. And I want to teach this thing that Tony Robbins taught me a few days ago that totally is changing everything for me in terms of knowing what to do next. What to do next. Do you want to know what to do next? What is your highest and best next step of action for your purpose and your mission? Do you want to know exactly what it will be, what it should be, what it may be, what your heart wants it to be? I'm going to share that with you next Sunday. So show up next Sunday, 10 a.m. Pacific time, Soulful Sundays with Rhonda. Let me get Bella before I jump off. Hang on. You got to see her. Bella, she's a mess. Hang on. She's down here in her little pen. She likes it in here. Although she's spending a lot more time outside of the pen. Come here, big girl. Want to go be on stage? Huh? Come here. Oh, she's like, oh, are you going to give me a bath? I don't want a bath. She needs a bath. Here's our girl. Here she is. Look at her. Look, look, look. She's a mess, but she's healthy. She's healthy. Yay. Say hi, everybody. Bella's my greatest teacher. Who's your greatest teacher right now? Who's causing you pain? Who's causing you worry? Who is that? Remember, love is always available. I love you. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.